everybody, welcome to another Nephilim build. Today we're going to open the gate as Annette from Castlevania Nocturne. As always, keep in mind that these videos are about catching the spirit of the character rather than capturing their abilities perfectly. With that said, let's start with ability scores. Using the standard point array, we'll put the 15 to dexterity. Annette is an incredibly nimble fighter. After that, we'll put the 14 to charisma. She's an absolute force of will. Up next is the 13 in wisdom. She's very much in tune with her spirituality. We'll put the 12 in the constitution to take a hit, and then the 10 to intelligence. Lastly, we'll dump strength. We have no armor requirements. For species, Annette is of course a human. We'll get resourceful, pick religion, and take the tough feat. We'll make a custom background, putting our increases into charisma and wisdom. We'll also take nature and arcana, the lucky feat, and proficiency with painter supplies. You know, for giggles. Moving on to class, we're going to start off as a bard. We'll get charisma and dexterity saving throws and pick survival, perception, and acrobatics for skills. We'll also be proficient with light armor, simple weapons, and 3 instruments. We'll just take the drum, the horn, and the flute. These don't really matter. At level 1, we'll get bardic inspiration and 2 cantrips, taking mending and blade ward to fill the slots. We'll also get 4 spells, taking earth tremor from Xanathars for some rumbling. We'll also take long strider for speed, cure wounds for her voodoo healing, and draw a blank. We're not gonna multiclass the monk, getting nothing. Seriously, we don't even get short swords or scimitars for multiclassing. But we do get martial arts and unarmored defense. Back to bard, at level 2 we'll get jack of all trades and expertise, picking religion and acrobatics. We'll also draw another blank. At level 3 we'll get our bard college, taking the college of swords for medium armor and scimitars. We'll also get blade flourish and our fighting style, taking 2 weapon fighting. We'll take 8 for more HP and swap a blank for a cloud of daggers for some spinning blades. At level 4 we'll take the weapon master feat, rounding dexterity. I took monk to get maces and spears with dexterity, but we'll be picking scimitars for our mastery. We'll also take prestidigitation for effects and kinetic jaunt from Strixhaven for some jukes. At level 5 we'll get D8 inspiration and font of inspiration and draw 2 more blanks. Buckle up, this one's gonna be magical secrets heavy. At level 6 we'll get extra attack and draw another blank. You know what? Nothing but blanks until level 10. Sound good? Sound good. At level 7 we get Counter Charm, and at level 8 we'll take the Warcaster feat, bumping charisma. At level 9 we'll expertise nature and arcana. At level 10 we'll get D10 inspiration and magical secrets. Let's boogie. First we'll take Meat Hand to lift rocks, shield to summon a shield, and then swap a blank for spiritual weapon for a throwing weapon. At level 11 we'll take Commune to speak with Papa Legba and swap a blank for blade barrier. Don't know why this is force damage now. I thought it was because players were confused about whether it counted as magical damage, but Cloud of Daggers is still slashing. Oh well. At level 12 we'll raise our dexterity and swap a blank for Stone Shape. At level 13 we'll take Move Earth and swap a blank for Transmute Rock from Xanathars. At level 14 we'll get Master's Flourish and swap a blank for Bones of the Earth. At level 15 we'll get D12 Inspiration, take Wall of Stone, and swap a blank for Wall of Sand from Xanathars. At level 16 we'll cap our dexterity and swap a blank for Erupting Earth. Just one more blank. At level 17 we'll take Astral Projection to take a spiritual journey. I traded a second boon for this, y'all better be grateful. We'll also swap our last blank for Pass Wall. At level 18 we'll get Superior Inspiration and take Maximilian's Earthen Grasp from Xanathars. I think I've asked this before in the top video, but why do druids not get this? Lastly, at level 19 we'll take the Boon of Combat Prowess, rounding charisma. We'll also take Spike Growth. Now that we're level 20, we finally have our modifiers. Again, I took Monk to have dex-based spears and maces, but we're sticking with scimitars. Our AC with armor defense is 17, our movement speed is 30, and our average HP is 163 with 20 D8 hit dice. And with that, we are done. Now what can this build do? To start, we come with a lot of environmental manipulation both in and out of battle. We've also got a couple of close and long range AoE spells and some good concentration options. We're also no slouch in melee with 3 attacks, flourishes, and a bonus action we can spend on either an unarmed strike or a spiritual weapon. Although with it needing concentration now, I personally use Cloud of Daggers. You can move it now. For weaknesses, strength saves are a problem and we're lacking in precision spell damage. We've also got several concentration spells vying for our attention. Our biggest weakness though is that this build is a slow burn. We have to reach total level 11 just to start swapping spells around with magical secrets. Hell, imagine trying to do this before bards got access to 4 different spell lists. Weaknesses aside, we've got the might, the magic, and the metal to match the monsters. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to support my channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description. $1 a month gets you 2-day early access to my videos and access to all of my homebrew content. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments, and I'll see you all next time when I make Gohan from Dragon Ball Z.